I probably shouldn't be doing that. Ow! Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, that just collapsed. Ow! That landed on my foot. Hello. For those of you that aren't aware, this is my desk. And in case you wonder what I'm doing here, well, a while ago, my desk got a hole in it. So instead of turning it round and using the other side, which is over there, I decided, I'll try and fill the hole in. So I filled it in with this grey stuff you can see here. And what that grey stuff is like exterior filler, which is like really tough. So I filled the hole in with that. And then I realised there was a big dent because the hole had been caused by impact of something. Can't remember what it was, it happened ages ago. But it had also left this big dent, which I then went to fill in with just regular wall filler and painted it on the top with some primer. So now what I'm doing is I'm actually turning my desk around, so I'll be using the bit that's over there, which is perfectly fine, no dents, no holes in it at all. But before I do that, I want to get all of this stuff off. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So yeah, you'll have an extra video this week because, well, I'm not going to put this into a full video. Like, we're not having that. I'll just like upload it as an extra. I mean, this will be its own video, but I'll have it as its own video instead of part of another video, is what I meant to say. So yeah, I'll probably time-lapse it of me doing this, but I'm not sure. But yeah, basically all I'm doing is just trying to crack it. I wonder if I could get the hammer and like crack it. I'm going to try that, I'll be back. This might just end up leaving more holes in my desk. Oh yeah, this paint was white, but as you can see, I'm going to get rid of all of this. Like I said, it was white, but it's been on here for that ages. It's gone all dirty coloured, which isn't a nice colour. Like, this is tough stuff. I need to be careful of the tripod as well. Oh yes, I've took all my main monitor off and stuff. But the reason why I need to be careful of the tripod is, as you can see, the tripod is part resting on the desk, part resting on the top of my computer. And then there's just like this gap down here. So yeah, that's why I need to be careful of the tripod. I'll zoom it in a bit for you. There you go. I know I'll scratch the desk, but never mind. Because it is only a 6-foot camping table, which is why I got it, because if I were to get a nice oak desk and it got damaged, well, that's basically probably what would be a nice expensive desk ruined. But as it's just a camping table, if it ever breaks or whatever, you just buy a new one because, well, they're cheap and do what they say they do. I'm guessing I'm overheating here. I'm taking this jumper off. Oh, the same t-shirt that I was wearing the other day. Oh, was I? No, like I said, I'm recording all the videos on the same day. However, I might record video tomorrow. I do have lots of like mishmashed bits of footage of like loads of different days, but the footage isn't really valuable enough to put into its own video, so I've just got this folder of like extras to put like all into one video or to add to extra videos. there are probably tools out there that are specially designed for doing stuff like this, but I'll do it my way, which is like this, really, manual labour. Oh, look at the cleanness of the desk, look at the difference in cleanness of the desk. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but there's like before what my desk looked like. Here's what it looks like now. Now you can see where it's been exposed, it's gone all dirty, but where it was underneath the filler, therefore not exposed, and it's still like clean. Right, I'm back with my bin, which is full of papers, wrappers, and a case.
And a brush that I'm just going to brush everything into the bin, see where I'm up to, and what is left to do.
Right, see this line here? That's the line I'm going to work to. I believe I just scraped all my desk then. But never mind, it was cheap. Water actually may come in useful here. You know what, I'll get my phone out of here. Because this paint I put on, it's undercoat paint, because I was intending on going over it again, but I never did. And because it's undercoat paint, it's not waterproof, so if I go and get some water, then maybe it will make it easier, but it also might not at the same time, so you don't need to worry about this, it's stainless steel. Like I said, I don't know what this will do, but I'm just hoping it will sort of get into it and help me just pull it up, really. You can already see that it's like eating away at the white filler. Like I said, the grey filler's supposedly waterproof, so if it dissolves, then I know it's not, and if it doesn't dissolve, I know it is waterproof. But, before I go any further, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording, transfer the videos over to the computer, so that way I have more space to record with. You might be wondering, how am I going to... Wow, the white balance is off. Never mind, this won't be a long clip. You may be wondering, how am I going to transfer the files when my main monitor's gone and the desk is covered in water? Simple, I've got that camera plugged in there through this cable, which Sony cameras have a nice little built-in cable that USB plugs into, and yeah, so I've just plugged that in. I've just plugged my mouse in, because to copy files you can do it all using the mouse, so if you don't do Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V or Ctrl-X and Ctrl-V, then you just right-click copy and right-click paste, and as you can see at the moment it is transferring 17.3 gigabytes worth of files, and there's approximately 19 minutes left on the transfer. Unfortunately, this transfer cable is only USB 2, and the camera's USB 2, so I can't get super fast speeds. And this is the state of the desk. As you can see, especially around there, all the fill is just sort of gone into some kind of goopy substance that sort of just floats off, which is, well, there you see. It sort of looks like ice cream, but it's not ice cream. So yeah, I'll have a desk to tidy up after, but I'm fine with doing that. Right, so basically what I'm doing is this desk, well, this is where I used to work. My keyboard mouse used to be on here. I don't know why I never thought just to flip the desk around, in which case I would be using that side of it, which is perfect. No dents in it, no nothing. The only reason that I can think of is because that side of it actually has the handle on it, which means the handle would be on my knee. But I'd rather have the handle on my knee. In fact, I don't even think it will be on my knee, because I tend to sit about here. Because if we look at the desk, you can see the handle. Oh, let me just lay on the floor here. Because if we look at the desk here, you can see there's this sort of ridge bit, like where it just goes up, and the handle, see the ridge bit is there, and the handle is like towards the left of the ridge bit. And like I said, I tend to sit more centralised, therefore the handle should not be in the way. And yes, I am lying on the floor on cables that are actually turned on and have 240 volts and 13 amps running through them. So I probably shouldn't be doing that. Ow! Okay. I'm kind of glad I recorded that now. But yes, so if we were to sit here, you can see the ridge is there, and the cable handle is towards the left of the ridge, which means the cable would be like there to there, and I don't sit there, I tend to sit more in the middle here, so that the cable will actually, the handle will be to the left of me rather than where I sit. Hello everybody, and welcome back. So let's get on with this, shall we? This is what I meant by like the filler goes all goopy when it's introduced to water. But the water has made it easier at getting up, so that's good. And let's just carry on where we left off, really. I have done a bit of recording with my other camera, like while the files were transferring, which if you've made it to this part in the video, you will have already seen. Basically, I banged my head on the table. Yep, I know. At that line there, see, that's when my desk is clean, that's where it's dirty. Clean, dirty, clean, dirty. Yes, quite a difference. There we go. And it's just these little light bits now. Right, there's that done. Now I need to go and clean my desk, so I'll be back with a cloth. Right, so what I'm doing is now just cleaning the area. So now I can turn my desk around. Oh, I'll need to take those pins out of the bottom of it. That one was gaffer taped in because it kept falling out. Same with that one. Oh. Okay, that just collapsed. Dragging all of this with it. No, stop it. Well, this hasn't gone to plan. There we go. What on earth is happening under here? Oh, okay. How is this possible? Right, so that bit needs... I know. I know. Like that. Oh. Ow, that landed on my foot. And it goes there. An idiot tries to turn his desk around. See what I mean though? Folding camping tables. Practical. Right, that support beam's down, as is that one. Put these pins back in. So that pin goes in there like that, and this pin goes in there like that. Right, now all I need to do is move it back. Oh, it's a cheap mouse. I went through it in my setup tour a few days ago. Look. Nice desk that doesn't have a hole in it. Do you know when you have a desk that's close to a wall and you end up putting cables on it, and then you push it towards the wall and then all the cables get trapped behind the desk? Now I've just noticed I haven't put my second monitor back on the desk. Well, like I was saying, cables may get trapped by the wall. I have a block of wood down there at the other side of that box that you can't see, and a matching sized bit of wood there that when I push my desk towards the wall, now you can't see that, so let me take you off. But anyway, as you can see, the desk pushes up against that block of wood, therefore stopping it going any close to the wall, which allows plenty of access to the cables. And then I also have an identical block of wood the same size over here to do the same. And yes, this is all the internet setup. Everything's a bit of a mess right now because, as you can see, I've had my entire setup out. So as you can see, the cable handle is there, and if I just get my chair, and if I sit down where I normally sit, about here, then technically it's not touching my leg. There is my desk turned around, so now I can work on a proper bit of desk rather than a bit of desk that has a hole in it. But now that doesn't bother me because it's under the monitor. Yeah, that took about an hour and a half to do. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. Probably because when I thought about doing it, I didn't think about recording it, which means I would have saved a lot of time from like when I had to set up the camera and stuff like that. But anyway, I've done what I wanted to do. So that is the end of this video. So thank you for watching, and I shall speak to you in the next video. And I have a nice new desk surface. I do, yeah. So bye.